Okay, innovation is slightly different. So innovation is a cluster-based collaborative project. So for those who have got something which they think actually there's mileage in this, we've got a little bit of data and it suggests that it could have impact in terms of school improvement. And we really want to run with it. We want to develop it. We want some harder data on it, for example. We want to refine it. We want to codify it. It might address local needs and priorities, and it involves disciplined, evidence-based practice. So an example of this is down in the south of the county, they've got a matrix around social and emotional welfare, which they think is really important to them, and they want to develop it across their cluster. So they think if they put it in place across the curriculum in terms of support, but they really want to take it a step further, but they want support to take it a step further. So the idea is that during the course of the year, you will develop those tools and resources, and it's a competitive process. So the LLP have put to one side some money for this. I think it's around up to about £5,000 to support this, and it's an application basis. So you have to have your rationale for why you want to do this. It's not a huge amount of money, but hopefully it will just maybe support that cluster lead, or that lead up rather than cluster lead, to actually move that project forward. So, question at the top, have you got an idea that's got legs, etc.? So the minimum is 3 schools working together, so it doesn't have to be a PLC model. But what you must demonstrate is a collaborative methodology, because part of the sustainability from the LLP's vision is that we will work collaboratively in the future. So it's not one school saying we've got this tool, it's about working together across schools. And some of the money will help support development and evaluation, and you'll have feedback from the research school. And the outcome will be the same, which is a research paper and a celebration event and dissemination. Because if we're working together in small groups, then we should be able to share that learning and hopefully accelerate school improvement. Just like if we're doing feedback and marking, hopefully through the micro trials that we'll do, we'll have research posters from them as well. We're also hoping to do micro trials through the cognitive theory as well, where we'll take aspects of that and see what it looks like in terms of practice. So what will an application look like? There'll be a project overview. We want to know what the approach is, the plan is, the collaborative agreement between the schools involved, the numbers of pupils, the potential impact, and the funding proposal. Again, it's not too onerous in terms of a format, but if you're going to receive money, there has to be a certain process that you have to go through, and there'll be feedback on this. So packs are available from now, and I know it's tight. Applications deadline is for the 7th of June, which, considering it's got half term coming up, is pretty short, isn't it? I will say one of the things that we did do all the way through the Mobilise project, we've done after action reviews, and we've reviewed the whole process, and one of the things that we've said to the LLP is the timeline with all this. But here we are again in sort of late May, June, starting again. Hopefully one of the things that we'll learn in the future is to pull it back a little bit. But there's always processes that we have to go through. For me, we should be doing this in April, so hopefully next year. So I do apologise in terms of that date. It is something that we know already and something that we're aiming to improve for the future. If you've got any real serious problems that you think you really do have something that's got mileage that'll work, that you want a bit of extra time for, do speak to us, but I can't guarantee that. And awards will be announced on the 12th of June. I will say again though, through cognition and through feedback, we do intend to do these micro trials. So we do intend to look at innovative aspects through it, and hopefully if there is some money available, we will also do even small scale randomised control trials across schools anyway. So if you're thinking I really want to be involved in something which has got a little bit more discipline in terms of the innovation, then there's that possibility anyway.